Good morning, guys. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through what I would eat if I'm doing an AIP diet. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen and I just gathered my ingredients for the smoothie. You're gonna need wild blueberries frozen for the smoothie. And I usually get this at my local grocery store. I know Sprouts has them too. I use a banana, but this could be optional because with an AIP diet, you're trying to limit your sugar intake. So if you don't get like flare-ups from it, then you can go ahead and use a banana. The next thing I put in is grass-fed collagen, and this has protein in it also, and it's really good for the lining of your gut. It doesn't taste great on its own, so I sneak it into the smoothie so that I can, I get the benefits of it, but I don't have to taste it. And then you're gonna need some spinach. I recommend getting organic. This one specifically isn't, but I usually just throw it in the freezer, just that way, because that way it's frozen, and then I can just kind of toss it into the smoothie. And then I use unsweetened almond milk. This one you might want to use like a canned version or just a very raw version, or make your own at home, because I know a lot of people with the AIP diet, like, you want to stay away from long ingredient lists. You want it to be as pure as possible. But just for me, like for the convenience of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put in about 1.5 handfuls of frozen spinach. I put about a cup's worth of frozen blueberries, and then I put in a banana, and then I put in 1 scoop of the grass-fed collagen, and I usually eyeball this. Just depending on your preference too. If you want things to be a little more sweeter or more with like the blueberry and the banana, you can add more. But I try to sneak in more spinach in there just so I can get more greens. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some almond milk, and I just also eyeball this because this depends on like how liquidy you want your smoothie. And you can also add ice to this if you want it to be a little thicker. So that should be enough to get it going. So this is kind of like the consistency I like to have. I like it to be pretty thick. Okay guys, there you have it. This is the blueberry AIP smoothie that I do in the morning when I'm following this diet. If you want something a little more filling, I recommend adding like avocado. You can add like half an avocado. It'll make it more creamy, but it'll also make you feel more full throughout the morning. And it's just really delicious. And a really great way to start your day. So these are lifesavers that you can use for your lunch and your dinner. I get this rice cauliflower from Aldi's. I'm sure you can find some similar at Walmart or Sprouts. This I get from Sprouts. It's just like roasted sweet potatoes, and it literally just has 1 ingredient, sweet potatoes. This one has, I think, salt and cauliflower and garlic. So it just depends on how picky you're gonna be with your ingredients. I'm sure you can find one that doesn't have any salt added. That way you can add your own like pink Himalayan salt or sea salt to it. But these really help me get through my AIP diet. So I'm just gonna put the sweet potatoes in the oven, and I like them to be pretty crispy. And then I cook this on the stove top, and I'll show you how I'll do that. I'll put a little bit of olive oil to get a little crunchy also. And then I'm gonna use leftover chicken from yesterday And usually you can just pair this up with any meat that you have made or just leftovers. That's the best thing about it. And you can do a salad. So let me go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna prep for lunch. I put the sweet potatoes in the oven. They're about done, so I'm gonna start cooking the cauliflower rice. I just use like the frozen cauliflower rice, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the pan. Okay, so now that it's thawed out, I kind of spread it out onto the pan, and then I'm gonna add in a good amount of olive oil. And I'll stir. I want it to be crispy. You don't have to do that. I also up the heat a little bit. So I'll go ahead and stir that. Another thing I like to do, this one has garlic in it, but you can add more. Like I like to add more garlic, and I like to add some pink Himalayan salt in there. It's seriously so good. You can add coconut amino instead of soy sauce. Also, it's so delicious. And frozen veggies if you want to make like your own kind of version of fried rice. But yeah, it's pretty much done. The sweet potatoes are pretty crispy. I like them to be a little burnt like this. And then I'm gonna warm up the chicken, the leftover chicken that I have over here. And it has, I believe this is cabbage and garlic. If you can't have cabbage, just do like a regular chicken or any other meat that you like. But my mother-in-law made this, and it's super delicious, so I'm gonna go ahead and pair that with this, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, so there's a lunch idea for you guys. It makes a really good dinner. Like I said, you can substitute any meats that you like. You can do like a side salad with your own homemade dressing. For dinner, I'm going to show you how I do my own homemade dressing. It's like a honey, lemon, garlic dressing that I like to do. But yeah, I will go ahead and link everything below for you guys. That way it's easy. I will also link some other recipes from different YouTubers or things that I found on Pinterest. Because I know how difficult it is, like being on this diet. It seems like there's nothing really good out there to eat, but I found a lot of good ones that really pulled me through, and I really hope this helps you guys. So what I normally would eat for an AIP dinner meal would be lamb. So today I'm just gonna do like lamb meatballs with garlic and pink Himalayan salt, and then I usually put it on top of like a spinach salad. So I will just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I just made all the meatballs, and now I'm going to add some olive oil in the pan and then go ahead and like cook them until they're crispy and brown on the outside. And I added a little bit more garlic and pink Himalayan salt just because I'm crazy like that. But I really like to have a lot of flavor with lamb because I feel like it sucks up like all the flavor. It's really fatty. So they're starting to get pretty brown on each side. I just want them to get like this, and then I will just kind of flip them around until they're golden on every like side. Once they're crispy on each side, then I'm going to cover them up and then cook them probably for like another 5 minutes. Just to make sure like nothing is pink on the inside. I don't want it to be like too dry because I want it to be juicy, but I still like want to make sure it's fully cooked. So okay, so I'm gonna make the dressing for the spinach salad, and usually I just use about 1 lemon, and I kind of do a little sprinkle of garlic powder and pink Himalayan salt and honey. Grab that. But really, you can kind of customize this. Like if you like a lot of garlic, go ahead and pour more. I like a lot of garlic. If you want it to be sweeter, you can go a little heavier on the honey. Just be cautious because with AIP, you're not supposed to be having too much sugar because then that can cause more inflammation. So you know your body best. Alright, so I just squeezed a lemon, and I tried to get the seeds out before, but I'm not really worried about the seeds. And I will put some honey. Some garlic. Then a little bit of pink Himalayan. Okay guys, so I put some avocado on top of my spinach salad. Now for the best part, the lamb meatballs. I just went ahead and cut one in half just to be safe and make sure there was like nothing pink left. But now, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of these. By a couple, I mean all of them. Just kidding. And I'll do one more. I'm going to add the lemon garlic honey dressing. Oh, looks good. Now the best part, I get to enjoy this. It's very filling, especially since you're on AIP. I definitely recommend trying this out. You can even put the lamb meatballs on cauliflower rice with onions and garlic, or you can make lettuce wrap burgers out of the lamb meat. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat now.